see. There we go. Alright, I will sit here and talk to myself until somebody comes in, because you guys always find me talking to myself. So that's okay, though. 100% okay. Oh, I'm actually a little bit late today. Holy crap. And my hair looks like shit. Still, I'm almost used to the MacBook, but it's just fucking weird. It's really weird. Somebody's already in here, I know there is. Hi, Ryan. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, you. You-hoo. Hey, you. Hi, Jay. How are you? Hello. Hello. It's almost Thanksgiving. Not quite. Uh, so how is everybody? How are you guys? Good? Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I don't forget another Ryan, trust me. Trust me, I don't. So how is it going down there? I'm good, actually. I'm really good today. It was a wild freaking weekend, but I mean, I'm good today. Yeah, tired, but it's cool. A lot of freaking preparations. Unnecessary preparations for a fucking holiday that I don't even celebrate. Yeah, I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of here. It's really cold here. It feels like I like 23 degrees. So it's really cold here. I'm sure how cold does it actually get in Louisiana? Like, how cold have you guys actually gotten to? Yeah, it's like 23 degrees here. Well, that's what it feels like with the wind chill. But it's not. It's like 30. Yeah, it's cold. It gets cold here. It's not that cold there? No. I didn't think it would be that cold down in Louisiana. No, I didn't think so. I hope you guys never have to experience that kind of weather ever. I love it, but that's just me. It makes all my joints feel like numb, so I don't have to deal with, like, fibromyalgia pain or arthritis pain. I can just go outside with the t-shirt and in the freaking, like, in negative 12 degree weather, and it feels good. So that's just me. I love it. And then I get really cold, and then I'm like, I can't warm up, or it's just gonna all start to hurt again. So yeah, pretty funny. It never gets that cold. How cold does it actually get in Louisiana? That was weird. Cold. It's cold. It's sunny, but it's really cold. It's pretty cold. So cold and windy. Freaking windy. So yeah, that's our weather. Our wonderful, beautiful weather. I swear it's bipolar or tripolar, or, quadpolar. It really is. So what'd you guys do this weekend? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Hi, Smokey. How are you? Aw. How are you? What's that? Not too exciting? Yeah, I know. Not much here either. Yeah. You were what? What were you doing, Jay? I was what this weekend? Chaplain. Oh. I was like, huh? Okay, I gotcha. Prayer chaplain for the spiritual center. That is really awesome. That really is cool. Wow. I do like that. I think that's really, really interesting that you do that. I love it. So that is really, really cool. Very neat stuff. It keeps getting windier and windier. Like, holy shit. I am very tired. I don't know why I shouldn't be. Slept great. Still extremely exhausted. No idea why. No idea why. You are drinking coffee? Alright, good. It's the best thing. Coffee. A lot of coffee. All I can drink. Coffee and Coke. Coffee and Coke. Hello, number 2 and number 3. How are you guys? Hopefully well. Oh my goodness. You just finished your coffee? Oh god, I never ever. I love my coffee. I'm so serious. I need to write Folgers and be like, dude, sponsor me. I wouldn't get work done if I, didn't have coffee. My god, I don't know why I'm so exhausted. It's crazy. It is very crazy. I never thought I'd be nervous going on a show as a live guest, but I was nervous. I was like, holy crap. Oh, my Lupe, how are you, my love? Hi. Dame. I think it's just what? We're all just sitting around smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee and chilling. Yuck. That was like filter. Hello, number 5. That was like pure filter, you guys. Holy crap. I'm done smoking. For now. Never. Yes. Of course you can, my love. Of course. How are you? How are you? Hopefully a little bit better, maybe. Oh, a Haunting Live podcast with Trevor Bishop. Amazing. Amazing guy. It was so fun to talk to him. You're okay? Oh, my love. It'll be better. It will get better. I have something that I'm going to email you tonight, and I want you to read it. It's from my book. You will completely understand what you're going through. It was like a revelation last night. I was like, holy shit. Okay, there's a few people that really need to see this. So one person did get that section of the book, and you're going to get it. Oh, it's on all my pages, my public pages and platforms. But you will read that. Hi, brother. You will read that section of that book, though, of my book that I'm doing, and you will be like, oh my god, this is what's happening, this is why it's happening. Yeah, you're gonna be like, wow. So, alright. Jay, what is your... You're welcome, my darling. No, don't you thank me. Don't you dare thank me. I love you. And I want to see you happy. And so this is gonna help. I really honestly think this will help. Okay, my Jay. What is your question? But yeah, the one person that I sent it to last night, they were like, oh my god. This is really happening. This is what's going on. Thank you, weed. How will my prayer calls go today and work after? Un momento, por favor. I'm gonna read that again. I confused myself. Okay. One more good shuffle. Really good shuffles today. I like that. So I'm guessing it's going to be pretty smooth. Okay, Jay, tell me when to stop. Hello, number 6. Gotcha. Gustavo, you can see your candle burning in the background. Okay. The 10 of Wands. All right. So basically, is it like all the work, the heavy work, the unloading of like everything? It's like it's almost going to be like a refreshment. So it's also like the Wands is the end of like a strenuous time period. So it's kind of like you're actually getting a kind of like a break, kind of like whoo. I can actually relax for a minute. I can actually, it's like the energy is just really, 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 really freaking good. It is really good around that. So, and then we have the 4 of Swords. All right, so this is literally, I mean, this is like the Hermit's Repose. I drive through today, so hopefully today is the end of that. Well, I do think that that is the end of that because this is considered to be basically the death card, but this is like people. So this is the end of a situation, which would be that situation that's like pretty much, I don't know if it's like breaking your back trying to do it. So I like this. I like it because you're gonna have a lot of like breaks. So you're gonna get a break. You're gonna get like a big refreshment. Is basically what I'm trying to say. It's gonna be refreshing, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, that's finally done. It's off my back. It's good, but I do feel like it's gonna go really well, really, really well. The sun. So you're gonna be delivering what your prayer calls with a very sunny disposition, very good character, and much optimism. So this gives way for a lot of light to be shed inside of darkness. So it's like you're going in. I can see you literally going in and like you're lighting up when you actually do your prayer calls. And it's really, really weird. You like light up. So it's like you're out into the universe, literally. 4 of Pentacles. All right, so this is outside of the city limits, like outside of the cities, outside of the city, like the outskirts of a city. So, do you do work outside of the city? Is this something where you have to go to, travel to? Because that is about traveling, like, outside of your comfort zone, basically, and holding on to, like, for whatever, God knows what, dear life. So that could be an indication of, you're having to go, do your thing. She's talking to me. Is she talking to you? Good. Good. Satanic candle. We probably have about probably about 3 more days. That's good to hear. I'm the youngest person to become a chaplain with his center. The center is out of my city. Oh, but in another, then I work in the same city as I live in. Okay, so that's that's that back and forth that I'm feeling with that, the 4 of Pentacles. So that's really interesting. I mean, that is really, really interesting. The Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, everything is just going in your favor. everything is just basically, you're going to have a good day. It's all going to go well. You know, you're going to light up. It's going to be refreshing. It's going to be something very new. So I would totally expect to be refreshed spiritually in some shape, way, or form for you and for the people that you're with. You know, being the youngest chaplain, I mean, that's a really good, you know, that's a really good turn of luck, literally indicated by the Wheel of Fortune. And then with this card, the Sun, I mean, that's you. That's what you bring to that place. So you literally light it up with your energy, with your spirituality, with your, yeah, your spiritual energy, what is inside of you. So, I mean, that's beautiful. That is really beautiful, Jay. This is very spiritual. It's a very spiritual feeling. I'll probably be solo today. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because this is actually all really good. Yeah, Knight of Swords, that, yeah. So yeah, you're going to be delivering this with a lot of energy, with a lot of power behind what you say. So basically, you don't just do it for the, you know, for the sake of doing it. You do it because it's happening, it's working, and you're actually delivering messages that have, you know, something of substance with them, and they're just not hollow threats and messages or whatever. Either for calls, good for work, or up for calls, good for work. I mean, that is really good. That is really, really freaking good. I love it. I love what you do. I love the optimism that you give people and the life, you know, that you actually, you know, impart into these people, because they probably feel very changed. Well, after they hear something that you know, like a sermon that you give, or, you know, prayers that you say. But these people are very lucky to have you. They are very lucky to have you as a chaplain. How do we feel? That is awesome, though. I mean, that really is awesome. I love it. I do. I think it's awesome. I'm so proud of you. You have come so far. You have literally, I mean, you have come so freaking far. It's just, it's so intense. It's amazing. Sorry, I'm blocking your candle, Gustavo. You can kind of see it right there. There. You don't have to thank me. No. I'll accept a giant brotherly hug. All right. I'm proud of you, though. You're awesome. That really is. Okay. But yeah, Gustavo, we have probably about 2 more days with the Satanic Candle. My Lupe, what is on your mind, my love? And some chapstick. Dry mouth. Badly. Yes, there we go. I'll accept a brotherly hug. No thank yous. No thank yous. Hi, my love. How are you? What's on your mind? I'm like, hi, how are you? What's on your mind? Appreciation. I've been very, very appreciative lately. Anything my guides want to tell me? Your guides always yell at me, so hold on. Let's see what they have to scream at me about this time. Oh my goodness. No, it's normal, it's natural. Trust me, my grandma, she always yells at me. I am too, so that's why. Okay, one more good shuffle. Okay, my Lupe, tell me when to stop, my love. My God. Okay, hold on. Oh, hello, number 4567. Well, okay, so they're basically trying to tell you, okay, Lupe. Oh my God, how do I say this? Are you having nightmares? Like, are you having trouble sleeping and not being able to get up in the morning? And like, oh, I mean, you can get up in the morning, but it's like extra hard. It's like you're having nightmares. It's like you're going through like a really, really dark night of the soul. It feels like that you're completely like your life is just completely like just, and it literally feels like it's taking a toll on your body, like 100%. Okay, so what I'm going to send you tonight, that is definitely going to actually help you understand why you are going through all of this and what you can do about it. So we have many options. We have the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so this is the manifestation. So things are manifesting for you, and the guides are wanting you to know that everything that you have, that you need to be extra grateful for. Just feel the gratitude that you have inside of yourself for the things that you do have already, like a job. What makes you feel good? The Nine of Pentacles is about feeling really good, very, sensual, and, feeling like a woman. But I mean, it's more about, indulgence and, taking care of yourself and being yourself. And, the grapes to me would indicate, wine, which we have Dionysus, the rustic god of wine. So maybe, take a break and just kind of let yourself rejuvenate. Rejuvenate yourself before it's too late. Rejuvenate before it's too late. I think that was a book, Eartha Kitt or Zsa Zsa Gabor. But it's basically telling you that you are being healed. So you're going through all of this for a big reason. You are being healed. It's almost like something is coming into your body that is foreign, a foreign power. Think of it this way. You are literally being injected with power, and it's going to hurt. It literally is going to hurt. It's like getting a flu shot, and you feel funky, and you feel weird, and everything just doesn't feel right. You feel off. You feel shaky. You feel kind of sick, like you're going to puke. You feel nauseous. You have the dreams, the night terrors, all of that. Waking up crying, a little bit of depression. So that is an indication to me that you are being literally forged and rebuilt by your guides, or by the gods or the powers that be, whomever you work with. So Hecate or Lucifer, So you're actually being rebuilt from the inside out to be a stronger person. So you can better able to, your body's, it's literally going to be a better vessel for the power that you have now. So you are experiencing all this for a very good reason, and you'll know tonight when or in a little bit when I send you that, excerpt from my book. You will be like, oh my frickin' God. That's exactly what I'm going through, and I understand it completely now. So, I mean, you need to take a time for yourself. If you have to take a day off or something like that, do it. I mean, if you have that time and if you can, do it. Take that time off. Get to just be with yourself. And sorry, I'm like shaking this thing like crazy. But get down to being with yourself. Big time. The Page of Swords. So basically, it's your guides telling you. These are the ones, of the air. So that would be more along the lines of Lucifer and, the spirits of the air, the guides of the air. And that is telling you to just try to change just a little bit. You don't have to completely, flip that double-edged sword around in your brain right away altogether. Just completely, not completely, just a little bit at a time. Like say one day, today, you're grateful for, your health. You're healthy, you're happy. So just try to really indulge in those feelings of gratefulness. And it's going to become a lot better to you. It's going to be a lot better. And definitely journal all of this down, a lot of it. And if you can, if you want to, you could take a quiet walk, a meditative walk. So, just kind of, get into a little trance and, take your walk out in nature if you can. Or if it's really cold there, it's really freaking cold here. So it's going to wake everything up when you walk outside. But you just take it all in. Take in what the earth has to give you. Take in what, the sun has to offer. I've been going numb more every day. Oh, my love. So you can change this, though. You can so totally change this. But, I mean, when I send you this excerpt, you're going to be like, oh, my God. So I know how to change this now. So it's going to be really good for you. It's going to be really good. But they do want you to actually just take it one step at a time. 1 second at a time. 1 nanosecond at a time. Just to be yourself. Don't try to get way too much done because you're overthinking it. You're way overthinking it. It's very simple. It's very simple. Just step back, breathe, and tell the universe that you need help, that you want that you want to be able to go on with your life, not be numb. So you are being, yeah, forged again in fire. And it's pretty interesting. It's very interesting. How are we feeling so far? Especially like you being injected with new power in your body, it's wanting to kind of reject it. So that's when your immune system kicks in, which is actually the ego of how we actually perceive others and what we show people. So what I'm showing you now of me, this is my ego. So it's actually going to help you quite a bit. You're actually being, you are actually being changed, and it's going to be for the better, a lot better than what you're going through right now. So do not worry, my love. You're going to get through this, and you're going to be so much. The infernal fire, it is extremely intense. You can feel like you're dying, literally on the brink of death. And then you're like, you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I feel more powerful, I feel better, I feel good, and you don't have to deal with that crap. So you literally, I mean, we have the swords, which, you know, we have the first blacksmith, which is Cain. He was the one that endowed us with, you know, the power that we receive from him, from the witch father. And so that's all going into you. It's being funneled into you. Sorry. How are we feeling, my love? I'm like, how are we feeling? About this one. I want to send you that. Really bad. I need to make sure I close my Zoom. You don't have to thank me. But you're going to really like what I have to say to you, or what you're going to read tonight. Yeah, I'd be careful with mantras and stuff like that. With New Age spirituality, I'd be very careful with it, because I'm referring to old craft, and we can't, you know, reconstruct old craft within new, you know, New Age spirituality or anything like that. Okay. Oh, my Lupe. All right. But yeah, mantras are all good and well and everything, but I mean, when we're talking about the old craft and, you know, with being forged in fire, I was channeled by a lady working with Azazel. I don't know about the mantras and stuff like that. I'm very cautious of, you know, anything channeled by Azazel, or people channeling other deities, and, you know, because it's always a reconstruction of something, you know, that was done in the past, and then it comes into the future, and then New Age spirituality likes to wrap its sugar and cotton candy around it, and it's like, oh my God. But I'm not saying that about that woman. What can I do to advance in my witchy path? Ooh. Un momento, por favor. One more good shuffle. They're actually shuffling really good today. That's weird. Okay, my Lupe, tell me. I love you, bro. Text me, message me sometime. Okay, Lupe, tell me when to stop. Cool. Good. Gotcha. Ooh, ooh. Oh my God, do you guys ever have that feeling like everything's moving and there's the pressure that's like a bubble around you and everything is like heightened to like extreme like craziness and you feel like that the world is spinning below you? It's really weird. Okay, so the Seven of Cups. Okay, so that emotion, that forged in fire, what I was talking about, that's the reemergence of yourself. You don't have to do anything, my darling. Okay, you get that a lot too? Okay, that is the weirdest thing I ever experience. I get really dizzy and it's like I'm like, what is going on? I feel like the world I feel the earth spin. And it feels like there's this pressure like all around me and everything is heightened. Hi, love. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you too. I love you. I hope it's a good one for you. So, that is you being forged in fire. You're not ready yet. You are not ready yet, my love, because you are being literally inducted by the witch father and you're just not ready yet. So this is a pivotal point in your life right now. Without this, without what you're going through right now, I would not say this is a dark night of the soul. This is something completely different. Forged in fire it's not a dark night of the soul or any kind of new age spirituality. It's very old. So literally that is what is going on. You are being forged again, being rebuilt from the inside out. So you don't really have to do anything but just pay attention and make sure you write down what is going on with this. So like when you wake up and you're having a nightmare or something like that, make sure you journal all of this, my love. Get it all wrote down so you can go back and you can go, okay, so this is what it looked like. You can actually get like a structured frame out of it. So you can go back and look at your writing and be like, okay, so I see what went on. I see how it started and I see how it kind of ended. And, you know, the lull, it kind of went, you know, I was happy and then boom, straight to the bottom I went. That is being literally remade, like rebirthed in a sort of way. The Empress, literally. So yeah, all right. So let's see. The Empress would be, how pregnant do you think she is? How pregnant do you think we are here? I would say this is, you know, the fertility of you. So your mind, your subconscious mind is, and your ego is very fertile. So it's actually being, you know, you're being endowed with different, you know, abilities. So you don't need to do much, but recognize what is going on within yourself. You know, what we just experienced, a lot. What we just experienced, like what I experienced and what you experienced, like the spinning of the earth and that pressure, write those down. Make sure you jot all those down and what you actually hear while you're in that kind of like a bubble. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's anything to do like medically, because that kind of scares me with what I'm, you know, with my medication. But definitely you're very fertile and right now is the best time to actually start writing down everything. You have to write it all down, journal it. Make sure you do, please, for me, because this is going to have so many learning lessons for you. I mean, the going numb, completely normal. Human, we have to have that. We have to go through that, or we're not going to be the better person that we will be when we come out on the other side. Surrounded by coffins and murky water, and corpses started coming out of the water. Ooh, God. That reminds me of the dream I had, that little boy. There were puddles in a garage, and he told me, don't let the dead out of the water. I was like, what? Ugh, that was the creepiest dream I've ever had in my life. Don't let the dead out of the water. I was like, what? What is wrong with you? Who are you? Three of Wands. You are definitely, I mean, this is the Witch Father completely right here. We have Cain. It was really creepy. It creeped me the fuck out. So the Three of Wands is basically, yes, you are being remade from the earth, which we come from and which we return to always. So you are literally being remade by the Witch Father. So I don't know who you see as your higher power besides Hecate or Hecate. Who do you see? Like the horned one? Do you see Baphomet? Or do you see a sort of, because this is all association with fire, and that is being forged in fire, and that's what you're going through. And it's really supposed to be, it's an agonizing, it's scary, it feels like you're on the brink of death, it's like your life is completely ending. That's how scary it can be. The people with, what is it? I can't remember what I wrote. But the people with some kind of ego will experience the worst. I think the ones that don't have such like a huge ego, we have like a mild ego, you do. I started working with Agras. That's also his card. Oh! Okay, well then you are definitely being rebuilt. You are being rebuilt as a new woman. Um, what was I saying? I completely forget what I was saying. Shit. What was I saying? The Three of Wands. Okay, so yeah, you are definitely being, rebuilt, like big time. So there's a lot of regenerative work that is going on inside of your body. So are you journaling any of this down because you need to? Big time. Big time. King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the mature. Oh, about ego? Okay. Oh, we have a more or less, not a huge ego. So we don't have that like giant egotistical head. And that's what, it'll start. That the King of Pentacles is like basically kind of what I'm perceiving as the horned one or the old one. And that is him literally manifesting this inside of you. So this is all happening. You are literally being advanced in your witchy path, literally, by the old ones. And it's kind of scary. If you feel a little freaked out, don't worry, because it's going to get worse. Don't worry when it gets worse, because I think you're at the worst, and I think you've plummeted to rock bottom. And I do feel like, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. So this is pretty much, you're at the end of this. So this is where you start to gain the knowledge. This is where you start to have those experiences. So it's going to be quite better for you. I mean, a lot better for you on your witchy path, definitely, because of you being forged, and remade in the god's images, or the goddess, whomever you want, whomever is, calling out to you the most. So you really don't have to do much to actually be advancing on your spiritual path, because it's already happening for you. And all of this, that went on with what's his name, that I don't think had anything to do with him. You being sad and upset and crying. I think this had more to do with you being rebuilt from the inside out. Definitely by the old ones. Yep, there we go. You're being literally, alchemically remade from the inside out. So everything is going to turn smooth. It's going to be really, really fucking smooth. A bottle of whiskey, that's that big. That's how you're going to be coming about with this. So, it's literally coming to an end, and you are literally about to be rebirthed. So, it's intense. It's very intense. I can't get everything out. I can't articulate the feelings that I'm feeling or seeing, the things that I'm seeing in words. So I hope this is making some sense. But I definitely want to send you that excerpt from my book, because you're going to be like, holy shit, that's exactly what's going on. So you definitely need to journal this and make sure you do, and go and look on. I want to be okay. You're going to be fine. You're going to be good. So, don't worry. Do not worry, because this is coming to a very, very, very good end. And the end is only the beginning, so you're going to be getting to be, a lot more happier and a lot more powerful. How you talked about him and the Two of Cups came out. Yeah, but this is different. This is very different. This is the emergence, or this is the convergence, and, the mingling and the mixing of you being reborn. So that doesn't have anything to do with him. But this is you. So the alchemical, your health is going to get better. Everything that's happening to you is striking the central nervous system, literally. So the astral light, spirits, that's how we talk to them. They strike the central nervous system. And that, the caduceus, what we see here, and then we have the spine of the human, that is where it travels. It travels up the spine into the central nervous system through the blood-brain barrier, psychologically. So it's very psychological of what is going on with you. So you will be actually emerging as a new woman, and it's going to be sooner than later. So make sure to write these things down that happen, because I want you to have a framework. So when it happens again, because it does happen again, I think witches have a dark night of the soul, or whatever you want to call it, or a being remade quite often. Spirit initiation, the dreams, being, endowed with different, magical talents from beings in, the astral or in dreamland. So you've got a lot of good coming, a lot of spirituality. Remember when I told you that once it gets really chaotic and you're really depressed, everything will start to manifest? Right here. This is what's going on right now. You are fertile. Your mind's fertile. You're planting the seeds. Those seeds have been planted. You just said that you want to be okay. So turn that around and say, I am okay. I'm already, you're fine. Just say you're fine. Try to trick yourself into thinking that you are fine. And that in turn will actually help you to start thinking a little bit better. It's not going to totally, get rid of those negative thoughts and feelings. But definitely, definitely try some of these things out. Sorry. How are we feeling? That was intense. This is intense. I can feel a lot of energy coming from you. A lot of energy. And your path is going to be beautiful. It is going to be beautiful. I think you're going to forge your own path. I really do. And I don't think it's going to be, you're the best, my love. You are the best. I only reflect bits and pieces of you guys. I reflect it back. That's my goal, is to reflect your guys' good qualities. I can't wait to show you this excerpt. You're going to be like, what? Huh, you're being forged. Like, forge your own path. Like, if you don't want to follow a specific, like a faith, like traditional craft or another form of paganism or, even Satanism or, any kind of Luciferianism. If you don't want to, you can forge your own path. And spirit, your guides and the gods and the old ones will be with you to help you. So you don't have to necessarily follow a strict, like I follow traditional Cornish craft. Specifically. Now I know you don't. Now you could pick another, like British traditional craft from Wales or, anywhere from the world. The Aborigines of the mountains. So we have that kind of magic too, the Appalachian magic. We have all kinds of different, spiritual paths. So it's just a path that you're going to, forge yourself. You're going to, go through, make it your own. So it's going to be a more authentic version and you're going to realize your best self. So this is in turn giving you the energy to realize the best self, the best Lupe. So you're being shown the dark, dirty stuff. But then to come, there has to be light within darkness or it just wouldn't be, the world would not spin. So with this going on, yeah, the darkness is going, definitely. You're going to have that light coming out of you. 8 crows. Swallows in the chimney. Swallows in the chimney. So, what do we think of crows? What do you associate with crows, my dog, my love, my darling, my love? What am I saying, my darling? Who do you associate? What deity specifically do you associate with crows? Crows are my my spirit animals. There we go. So, what does that tell you? What does the number 8 tell you? Actually, I don't know what the number 8 actually means, but I'm going to look it up really quick for you. Because this is actually really good. And the crows, I love that. I do love that. I just have to find the numerology crap in here. Okay, so the number 8. Huh. So it indicates what others think of the querent in you in relation to the question asked. This does not make any sense. That didn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I can't find it. I really cannot find it. Huh. Yeah. I don't know where it went. But number 8, I don't know what you... Can you associate the number 8 with anything? Crap. And I wanted to find that. Can you associate the number 8 with anything, my love? Or no? That is Hecate. With your guides. Mm-hmm. Yep. You're actually, yeah. So there's your clue right there. That's the rebirth. The rebirthing process. Because crows usually are harbingers of the old self dying. So we have Hecate, the underworld. And we're emerging from the underworld, re-emerging from the underworld, the cauldron of mysteries, the cauldron of, infernal fire. So that's why you're being forged in fire. So this is actually really good for you. This is supposed to be happening. I can't wait for you to read this little excerpt, though. It's 3 pages, really long, and it's kind of a little bit difficult to understand. So I hope you understand it, because it's very, very historical. How are we feeling? You're going to get a better understanding of what is going on right now, and I think you're going to really like it. I do. Oh, I feel sick to my stomach. Oh, I'm going to as soon as I'm done here. Good. I just know you're gonna like it. I'm like, I know Lupe is gonna love this. I could just feel it with you. So it's supposed to be, all of this is supposed to be happening. I don't understand why this shit happens. I hate it myself. I do. It really sucks when you're remade and forged in the fires of, like, pretty much the underworld. It's a very painful process. There we go. A very, very painful process, but it's very worthwhile. Very worthwhile. Whoops. Everything just about came down. That scared me. So, how do we feel now? A little bit better, I hope. Damn ashes. Sorry. Okay, guys. I gotta go to the store. So, I will be back on tomorrow. Lupe, I will email you the excerpt. Yeah, I will definitely email you that excerpt here in just a second. You don't have to thank me, love. I just can't wait for you to read this. So I will text you. Gustavo, if you're still here, I'll text you too and let you know how the candle's going. You can see it. It smells wonderful. So, you can go to, I don't know, just type in free readings on YouTube and see who actually does free readings, because I don't. Not a lot of people do, so. But alright, guys, I love you guys. Please stay safe, stay healthy, don't get sick. Lupe, I will text you here in just a little bit. Expect an email in about 5 minutes, if that. So I love you guys. Be safe. Have a happy Thanksgiving. All that good stuff. And I will see you all tomorrow. So, I love you guys. How do I get out of here? Oh, okay. Bye, guys.